car number 999, right side, number 100. How about breaking the beams with an 11.55? 11.55 ET. This next pair, go to feature. Budweiser Lane, number 14, the car number. Right side, number 7987. How about an 8.6? Right before the third amber, but still getting an ET. Good for the number 1 spot for the time being. Mike Thomas, he's just limping through at the top end. 1262, 119 in a mile an hour. I'm going to make sure that he's cleared. And looks like he does. I'll wait for the rescue team at the top end for the NMRA. Give us the green light. Looks like all is good. Racing, one of the leading performance wheel manufacturers in the U.S. Weld Racing manufactures so many of the top wheels you see on this weekend's Terminators, GT500, Street Outlaws, and Renegades. This pair featuring the construction manager out of Brownsburg, Indiana, home of all the Nitro teams with the National Hot Rod Association, is Lucas Clark. Lucas Clark, alongside Lawrence Thomas out of Indianapolis, Indiana. They're like neighbors, like suburbs apart. Actually, I think you got Claremont in between Indianapolis and Brownsburg. Something like that. Lucas Clark. Lawrence Thomas. I know, ever so slowly they stage their cars. Right lane's got to get in. There we go. Terminator, Lawrence Thomas brings those front wheels up, comes down, stays in the pedal, runs it through at an 849.
This next pair out in this Weld Racing Terminator GT500 Shootout. You know, and keep in mind, Weld Racing offering a $4,000 Weld Racing product certificate in conjunction with a custom Victor Award, bragging rights for the next year. The purse, wow, extra, extra. Read all about it. Lawrence Thomas from Indianapolis, Indiana. Chris Klein, whoa! I love wheel standing yellow Cobras. Cobra, 842, improves by 161 in the mile an hour. Chris Klein, O'Fallon, Missouri, Pennsylvania, the 04 Cobra. Ran as quick as a 730, 193 in a mile an hour. Keith Ray. Lawrence Thomas alongside out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Ran 840s, an 842 and an 849. So burnout contestants, you should be making your way to the staging lane. Keith Ray and Lawrence Thomas making their way to the starting line. The Weld Racing Terminator GT500 category. One guy. Left lane. Whoa! Left lane went to first. Keith Ray. Shoot comes up. Boy, that was a good solid run there for the Weld Racing Terminator GT500 category. Jeff Smith not making the round. The property appraiser, Lawrence Thomas, Indianapolis, Indiana, gets the single. Let's see if he goes for it here. He's ran as quick as an 8:42 in qualifying. And this time down at 8:87, 1:59. Next round, number 5 qualifier. Mike was struggling, but I think that was his best pass of the weekend. Next pair out, Nicholas Shortridge. Here's the 03 Cobra left lane, the 04 model in the right side. That's Lawrence Thomas from Indianapolis, Indiana. 8:42 is what Lawrence Thomas put up on the board to qualify in that number 6 spot. Red light, Nicholas Shortridge. Out of that left lane, Lawrence Thomas going to get the win here and runs it through with an 8:51. At 1:59 did Lawrence. Nicholas Shortridge with that red light then runs it through with a 9:23. Good news, bad news. Bad news, of course, is that you red lit and you lost. Randy Thomas took advantage of that opportunity and he'll go to the semifinals. Ken Woody out of Lufkin, Texas, retired Army. Lawrence Thomas from Indianapolis, Indiana. To the 03 model of Cobra left lane, the 04 model in the right. Number 3 and 6 qualifiers. Ken Woody actually slapped down a 7-second run early in qualifying at 171 on the mile an hour. I don't think with the weather conditions that he can go into the 7s here. But he doesn't care about that. He just wants to get in front of Lawrence Thomas. Lawrence Thomas right, Ken Woody in the left. Wow. You see the wheels come up? Twice. Tried to lay him back down, get back in the throttle. Lawrence Thomas says, no, baby. 8:51 for the win, 160 on a mile an hour. Lawrence Thomas. The Terminator GT500 Shootout. Brought to you by Weld Racing. Special shout out to Weld Racing, one of the leading performance wheel manufacturers in the U.S. Weld Racing manufactures so many of the top wheels you see on this weekend's Terminators, GT500, Street Outlaws, Renegades. This is Jamie McQuaddle. Yep. The Olsen GT500, the Cobra right lane, 04 model. Lawrence Thomas out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Not only will the winner take home big money, but a $4,000 Weld Racing product certificate, custom Victor Award bragging. How cool is that? Did Jimmy McQuaddle get that opportunity? No. Lawrence Thomas, right? The final in our Weld Racing Terminator GT500 Shootout. Not only will the winner take home big money, a custom Victor Award, bragging rights for the next year, but also getting a $4,000 Weld Racing product certificate. Lawrence Thomas. Randy Thomas in the right. Randy Thomas brings on the pre-stage. Lawrence Thomas going to bump the bulb. Just flickers it. They're gone. Who's going to get the win? Right lane, 39, Randy Thomas, the body shop owner from Kentucky.